guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jay Woodard. Thank you for watching the video. As the title says, I have had the new MacBook Pro M1 chip for the past 4 weeks, give or take now. I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer, so I work with this a lot. I work with the MacBook a lot. I keep looking over here because my laptop is right here, right in front of the screen, and I'm kind of just tipping and tawing. That's why I'm looking over there. The reason I jumped was my original MacBook, this bad boy. The LCD wire that connects the screen to the motherboard cracked. Now, if I open this laptop and I can peer through, the screen comes on. But once I open it fully, she dead. The screen's dead. Touch bar is still there, which is annoying because it's just annoying. It was working perfectly. But this was the 2017 model, so I have upgraded to 2021 model, late 21. I got this in actually I got this the first week of February. So I'm just going to kind of go over what I found was very different, what I found was good. Do you know what? There's not many cons, to be honest. I was going to say pros and cons, but there's not many cons. I am very happy with it. Extremely happy. For this time round, I went for the 16-inch MacBook Pro Space Grey. The M1 Pro with a 10-core CPU, 16-core GPU, and a 16-core neutral engine. I got the 16 gig, kind of the standard model, but I just upped the storage to 1 terabyte SSD storage. What was amazing to see back on this Mac, and I was, as a videographer, I was delighted to see HDMI slot, the SD card slot. It has changed everything again. Obviously they wanted to make a bit more money, Apple did, with the little dongles, but I think they were like €60 a pop. Obviously it might have been some kind of side hustle for Apple and it worked, but they kicked off, people kicked up, and it didn't work. As an editor, I never found myself ever, I'm looking down here, I never ever used the touch bar. No, I used it for Spotify and small bits, but as an editor, I already had a rhythm. I already had my own style of editing, so I never thought, right, I need to learn the touch bar to jump and help my cuts and to learn shortcuts. I never found that to be something I needed. Obviously, I'm not the only one because they've removed it and then come back to this sleek, sexy little 10, 15 buttons at the top. Delighted. The touch button is really cool. It's gone from that plasticky feel one to an actual button. The keyboard is very sexy, very quiet. You used to have a massive trackpad as well, obviously. I still have the Apple Magic Mouse at the moment. I still edit with this, but I am going to upgrade to the Logitech MX Master 3. I've seen a lot of reviews for it. I'm hearing amazing things. I want to jump into that boat, so I will be jumping in soon. I have to say, I found the battery life on the new Mac incredible. Like, incredible. I was in work the last day in the city, and I was typing away. I was doing kind of admin work, but then I jumped into Photoshop for a bit, and then I did a quick clip for a podcast I edit that I produce, and like it was what, 88% of the battery. I was working for a good 3 hours. The battery had only got down to 88%, which is insane. The massive power adapter you get is 140 watts, and I think that's a 50% battery charge in 30 minutes, which isn't bad. And a full battery is going to last you. Trust me. Like it's the small things, and I use Chrome. I know Chrome uses a lot more battery life than Safari. I've tried to move over to Safari, but I just love the separate profiles that Google can do for you. Like I have a podcast, I have an agency, I have my own, so I have them all separate. That's why I like Chrome. Let me know what you use below. I'd be very interested to know what you use. Is it Safari? Is it Chrome? Like I know for a fact that Safari is better for the battery. It's better operational. It's just, as I said, I've grown accustomed to Chrome, and I'm finding it hard to break away. So any tips, any tricks for me to break away, let me know below, please. I would appreciate it. And also, if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe. It really helps reach and really helps the profile, and I appreciate all the love and the support. So what I found as well, this guy was about £4. I think it was 4.2 pounds or something. This is the old one, but the new guy is 4.8 pounds. A small bit heavier. Obviously, it's a bit thicker. It's quite chunkier, which is actually nice to hold. It just felt better under my arm. I was like, ooh, nice. This is obviously very sleek and very sexy, but just it was a chunkier. I prefer the new one. It goes back to the old model of the MacBook Pro, and I think it really works. I put this laptop through the mill. I really did. I edited a lot on this. A lot of video went through this. A lot of photography went through this. A lot of graphics went through this, and to be fair, he's still not broken. He's still operational. It's just the screen is gone. So if you have any ideas what I can do with it, like I could sell it, but I was offered €100 here and there. But I was told the Logic board alone is worth 500 to €550. At the moment, he's just sitting in my office, so if you can think of anything, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Overall, very, very happy with the new MacBook Pro with the M1 chip. It is like when I used to edit podcasts, I edit all my podcasts on Final Cut Pro. It's just something I just prefer editing audio on that. And when I export it, it's done like that. It's like it's jumped straight away. It's done, which to me was insane. Because in the old Mac, it would take about 30 seconds, maybe a minute. All depends. You'd see the little bar filling up, but with the new one, jump, done. I have a marketing podcast called Content is King. Make sure to check it out. So I was editing clips for that. We use our phones, so it shoots in 4K, and we use our phones in the studio. And I was editing clips for that while the other full video is exporting, and it just was seamless. It just went so fast. I think it was about maybe 6 minutes total export. Now this was 45 minutes at high 4K res, and while I was editing other clips for promotion, like vertical clips for social media, that was happening in the background. So about 6.5 minutes, which I thought was extremely fast. Overall, I am extremely happy with the entire thing. I'm so happy I upgraded. I will not be looking back. Let me know if you've upgraded yet. And if you're not a Mac person, let me know. I've always worked on Mac. I've always worked on Final Cut Pro. People are like, oh no, Premiere Pro, Premiere. I'm like, it's too clunky looking. It's too... not for me, I don't think. But please, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.